picked up by Merrick Subkow, who's been maybe the best goalie in the tournament so far. In net for the Etobicoke Whalers. Comes back the other way quickly. They don't score as proficiently as Manitoba, though. The Etobicoke Whalers do. The Manitobans have scored 26 goals. Only Team BC have one more goal than the Manitobans, but they have given up 18, whereas Manitoba has only given up 9 over the event. So we got the goal scorers of Manitoba against the goal preventers of Etobicoke. It should be a doozy. Faceoff's going to come to the right here of Sobkow in the Etobicoke net to his right, as we have 3 15-minute periods as usual here, as it should be fun. Winner of this one goes on to the final tomorrow. The loser into a bronze medal game. Is this one going to be the right again of Sobkow? Both these teams are going to give it everything they have tonight as they have this whole tournament. Quick face-off, wind balls all the way down the floor. And so not an icing as a result, but a quick power play, it looks like, here for Manitoba, jumping into the zone. This one's going to be worked around the top as the Manitobans get it going. Handled here by Jorgen Nell. Put that one right on, looking for that loose ball is Matthew Guard, number 9 in yellow, key man to watch full season of Western Hockey League at the ice hockey level under his belt with the red, the 16-year-old. He's done very well in this tournament as well, so definitely keep an eye on Matthew Guard. And he's a guy to watch in the middle of this Manitoba power play as well as they get it all set up. Guard back to the top, looking for the big shot right there was Jorgen Nell. That bad angle shot is kept out and it's out of play, in fact, until the face-off will come back inside the Etobicoke zone, I believe. As a quick start, Manitoba, they put a lot of pressure on you at all times. They got a lot of chemistry. They have a lot, and I mean a lot of very good ice hockey players on their team. I talked about Matthew Guard having a nice tournament. A lot of them are having a nice tournament. Talk about Grayson Wood. He's got 3 goals, 2 assists, very balanced scoring. Reese Galt as well. A lot of guys who are high up in Manitoba minor hockey as well. Ice hockey. This one's back the other way, though, for the Etobicoke Whalers based in West Toronto. This one is dribbled in and just dumped into the corner as Etobicoke continues to kill off this penalty or this power play opportunity for Team Manitoba. Early opportunity here just to kind of get the ball feeling for the big boys of Team Manitoba. As you can see, Cameron Osborne in front of you on the screen, kind of jousting with Aaron Aragao of the Etobicoke Whalers, as this ball is again out of play. This is the type of game Etobicoke wants to play, kind of chippy and scrambly and low scoring and gritty and grimy. Manitoba wants to get out and run and get scoring opportunities, so it should be an interesting clash of styles as well here in this first U17A semifinal, as the face-off will come just in the neutral zone, as Team Manitoba with a unbeaten record, 3 wins and a tie so far in this tournament. Etobicoke 2 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. And they're going to continue their power play opportunity here, try to get set up. Haven't really been able to do so, and that's good news for Etobicoke because they know the weaponry that Manitoba can bring to bear. This one's going to be getting flipped down the rink. Great job again that time, Manitoba. You make sure against a team like this you don't mess around, give them second, third opportunities when you have an opportunity to clear the ball down the floor. And a nice work there by the Etobicoke penalty killer. This one's going to be snapped up and back the other way again. Etobicoke just killing this penalty, so they are allowed to ice the puck or ice the ball down the ice as much as they want to. This one played up the left side as the Manitobans get set to go. Here handling this one is Ryden Duchamp. He's having a wonderful tournament too. Out the other side, down into the corner it goes. A little bit of a foot race as Duchamp will come up with it again. Here is Duchamp back to the point again. Little give and go play. Snipped back to the front of the net by Jorgen Nell. Takes again a lot of that quarterback power play situation opportunity for this Manitoba team. As ball out of play here with 11:37 to go. Here you see the Manitoba flag behind the bench of the Manitobans. The faceoff's going to come to the left of Merrick Sobkow in the net for Team Etobicoke. Coming up next, by the way, after this one, have the Newfoundland Selects. They'll take on Team Alberta. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. Should be a doozy. As the face-off will come to the left of Sobkow again. Ball's mostly been in the Etobicoke end as it's rimmed around the wall. And again, Etobicoke doing a great job on this penalty kill. But there's a ball that's loose and taken away. Those little opportunities to get it clear, so important for this Etobicoke team here tonight. Thank you so much again for taking your time to do that. Cedric Comp trying to keep it in here for the Team Manitoba, but it's intercepted and going to be pulled away. Pardon me, that's Ryan Orr in net for Etobicoke, not Sobkow. Sobkow is the goalie for Manitoba, so I've been getting that wrong. I apologize. This one's below the goal line. Manitoba's ball. They're just hanging on to it. Ball for possession. Haven't let Etobicoke touch the ball really in the offensive zone, as this one's going to be cruised back and around. Handled along the half wall right there by Mainville. Callum Mainville of the Etobicoke Whalers trying to get that one to the neutral zone. He's dummied by 3 yellow jerseys. This one's battled away in the corner here by Grayson Wood. Thrown out in front, great chance right there. And a nice save by Ryan Orr, who is able to hold on to it. Pardon me, that's Michael Murphy in net for the Etobicoke Whalers. And yeah, good start here for the Etobicoke team, just trying to keep this squad to the outside. The Manitobans, all the weapons that they have, you don't want to let them have any type of space in front of the goaltender. This one's touchdown, face off to the left or the right of the Etobicoke goaltender. Adrian Braun won it, but it came out to the neutral zone. Snap back in again quickly as Manitoba to the attack, trying to get that one out in front. But it's poked away and back the other way again. You see that stymied, structured, hard-nosed defensive effort of the Etobicoke club so far in this one, trying to head up the floor. Not a lot of flow to this game. Again, that's exactly the way Etobicoke wants it, to keep it simple and gritty. This one's going to be picked up for the Etobicoke team and chipped up along the wall. Now back into their zone again. 9:40 to go. This one now played up along the wall and back and forth we go. Some neutral zone ping pong. Not a lot of tape to tape or flow in this contest so far. No real scoring chances either. This one now finally handle a little bit of time and space for Manitoba. Trying to pull the trigger there is Duchamp. Right, and Duchamp number 92 for the Manitobans. An 08 birth here of the Winnipeg Thrashers U18 AAA program. Prospect of the Swift Current Broncos of the Western Hockey League. From played along the wall. Duchamp will reach for it, pokes at it. It's up in the air, but it's going to, again, flip down the floor, and Cedric Compt is going to have to go back for it. Compt is being bothered. The puck took an Etobicoke bounce, so the ball, pardon me, back to the left point, the long shot on. And they score! It took a funny bounce. Just a long wrist shot by Adriano Neary, who's having a wonderful tournament in his own right. And Neary, who has 4 goals already, just kind of threw that one on. It took a funny deflection, and the first ball on target on Sobkow. And it's 1-0 Etobicoke, despite the fact that the ball has hardly been in the Manitoba side of the rink. But a quick start here for Etobicoke. They've done what they wanted to do defensively. Been hard to play against, keep it to the outside as they have this whole tournament. I've mentioned they've only given up 9 goals the whole tournament. Nobody in this division has given up fewer. And it's the man that generates a lot from the back end, Adriano Neary, who set that ball towards the net. Not sure if it hit an Etobicoke player or just kind of took a funky bounce and in. But Sobkow couldn't handle it, and it's 1-0 Etobicoke. Now they try to go to the attack again. That's number 88, Carter Anderson for Manitoba, trying to work his way in. Played along the half wall and handled here by Neary. Little flip towards the net, funny bounce, kicked away by the right pad there of Sobkow. Here is Neary again. He'll just chip that one into the corner. You can see him right at the bottom left of your screen. 5 goals in this tournament for the defenseman Neary. What a weapon he is on the back end for Etobicoke. This ball just kind of dribbles into the middle of the floor. Going to work his way forward, Carter Anderson. See if this Manitoba team can get their big guns going. They've had a hard time so far in this one. Back the other way, Etobicoke goes, trying to get a shot off. It took a deflection, and it falls nicely for Anderson, and he'll poke that one forward. Gets it down the floor. Anderson trying to work his way in. He's got some support from Caleb Moore, who's also having a great tournament. As this one is going to be chipped back into the Manitoba zone there by Del Colombo. Long wrist shot on. That one was stopped, and Sobkow will leave it behind his own net. 7:30 to go in the first period. Etobicoke with a 1-0 lead off the stick of Adriano Neary. That's a broken record. Long shot is on. That one was a good one from a good spot from Grayson Wood, and held in the end by Murphy. Grayson Wood, another very talented young man on this Manitoba team. Really good high school ice hockey player in Manitoba, but a better ball hockey player. He's lit up this tournament, has Grayson Wood. 3 goals, 2 assists in 4 games. This one's going to be out of play, and the face-off will stay deep inside the Etobicoke zone, where the ball's mostly been 3 or 4 forays up into the Manitoba zone, and Etobicoke able to take advantage. When you play great defense, have great goaltending, you really have a chance to win every game, and that's this Etobicoke team for you in a nutshell. Face-off right there. Tyler Free able to poke it forward, but it's quickly taken away. Etobicoke trying to break out, but they're well covered. As you see, a good amount of crowd here on hand in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Future Huskies train here, it says, U of S. University of Saskatchewan ice hockey teams play in this facility, men and women. As this ball is gone for icing, so another face-off deep inside the Etobicoke zone, but they don't mind it. They play defense all day, this Etobicoke team. Face-off will be to the left here of Michael Murphy. Waiting for this ball to be dropped, hopefully back for him, is Jace Anderson, but it's just the referee is going to throw the Manitoban centerman out, it looks like. But we'll do this again. Is stepping in to take it is Jorgen Nell. Little battle out, and pardon me, that's number 17, Maverick Schmann. Long wrist shot, that one towards the net off the stick of Anderson. Took a deflection and bounced to the half wall. Now Etobicoke can take it off again. Little battle there, picked up quick mitts there, and Etobicoke can send it in deep. That was Nathan Acachella who gets that one in deep. He's out there. Anthony Dimesh as well. Look how disciplined their high third forward is. Dimesh standing ready to play defense if he needs to and back off. Again, that's such a disciplined, steady Etobicoke team, the way that they play ball hockey. This one's chipped into the corner, and they'll go back in after it again. A little flip up the wall, trying to steal that wall and keep it in deep was Caden Soul, but it was knocked away and sent back in deep again. Now rimmed along the other side, a bit of a turnover. Chance to swarm and attack this shot. That's a bullet. The rebound. Murphy, a couple big saves in front right there as the ball fell nicely for the Manitobans, and they continue the pressure. Long shot, looking for that loose ball up the right side here. He is comped, but he couldn't handle it, and so it's regrouped and sent back in deep again. At the point there is Atwall. He has it now at the right wall. Atwall winds the shot, thought about shooting it, posts to the corner instead, making sure it doesn't get blocked. But Etobicoke will just flip this one up in the air, get some guys to go chase after it. That's number 71, Anthony Dimesh again for Etobicoke, trying to get this one forward. Now a 3-on-2 opportunity. Trying to work his hard going to the net. Dimesh's back door, little flip back door, but that one was poked wide. Good defense getting back right there for the Manitobans was Aiden Jacobson. Here's another chance. Long shot from a sharp angle right there. That's Sule for Etobicoke, working his way in as a defenseman, trying to jump up into the rush. Been an interesting, cagey matchup so far. Manitoba just not crisp right now, despite all the weapons at their disposal. There's the ball still in the Manitoba end. Demesh standing out in front, working hard to get up there in the corner is Truman Oliver. Here is Oliver in the corner, looking out in front for Josh Price, but it's poked away from him. Price still comes up with it. Good hard work on this shift in the offensive zone for Etobicoke. Finally, the Manitobans, though, can take away, and taking off his soul for the Manitobans deep in the Etobicoke zone. Come back quickly the other way, and Etobicoke putting a little bit more pressure, keeping the ball in the Manitoba zone here, being aggressive as it's played to the corner. Now chipped up the left wall, the Manitobans to the attack. They got a man in front of them there, Atwall, looking for that loose ball. Can't handle it though, as you see Duchamp as well there at the top of your screen, wanting to break away there with Adrian Braun. Manitoba, very aggressive, will take off here. Trying to go to the attack now, the Manitobans. That ball just over the stick of Avery Jones. He'll work his way in on the forecheck, looking to dig that one for the Manitobans. But it's going to be played away the wall by Callum Mainville, I believe, and now it's kept in. Long shot, thought about it. Now he does shoot it, ripped on right there by Nell. Through the rebound, crimped down, kept out again by Murphy. Hard battle in front. Long wrist shot then by Dell. Through traffic and knocked away as Etobicoke getting some wonderful goaltending as well. Manitoba doing some good things, getting balls to the point, get bodies in front, simple stuff in a big game. Now they do dig it free again, but diving to poke that one forward and exhaust a group of Etobicoke players as it's chipped down the ice right there, the floor down right there by Savalio. And it's going to be icing against the Etobicoke team. But just holding on for dear life a little bit right now as Manitoba's finally kind of found that gear that we've seen all tournament. They've been so impressive, has this Manitoba U17 squad throughout this event, but unable to find a way in just yet offensively. They did have a lot of tight games lately, Manitoba, 5-4 against BC, tied Manitoba yesterday. So the offense has not been as flowing for Manitoba yesterday as it was earlier in the event. Etobicoke, though, a little wraparound, turn and shoot. That's a good opportunity off the forecheck. Right there, some good hard work by Del Colombo, but he couldn't beat the Manitoba goaltender Sobko right there. That shot is high, goes over the net. Nobody's sure where it is, but I think it's out of play. 6-4 now are the shots in favor of Manitoba. But 1-0 is the score off the stick of Adriano Neri. Just a point shot that took a funny bounce off a leg. Not sure if it was a Manitoba leg or an Etobicoke leg, but either way, that doesn't matter for the Torontonians. And a penalty coming up here for Manitoba. The Manitobans had a power play, but now it's an opportunity for Etobicoke to try to get something going. There's Callum Mainville, that left shot at that right shot on the left side, waiting for potentially a ball to dig free to him. Face off here to the left and one. Here is Mainville. Little bump. Here is Neary. He shoots that one through. Block. Nice shot block. An opportunity to break out shorthanded. Potentially a 2-on-1. Back inside the zone. The shot. They score. And a shorthanded goal. Just what the doctor ordered for Manitoba. I believe that it's Reese Galt, if I'm not mistaken, or pardon me, it's Caleb Moore. So we're tied 1-1. Here's the Manitobans moments on the penalty kill. And just like that, it's 1-1 as Caleb Moore had a nice tournament. gets the goal for Team Manitoba. It's his 6th of the tournament, and it took a shorthanded opportunity for him to find a way to find a sliver to poke that one home, and so we're tied. It's a 4-minute power play though for Etobicoke, so plenty of time. It'll leak into the second period as well. See if they can get that lead back. Got the man at the top here. That is Al Cacella. Long wrist shot on. Diving for it right there is Sobko. Knocked away. Now to dribble that one along is Acacella. He's waiting for that opportunity at the point here. But lots of time and space. Now it's touched to him, but the pass is errant, but he's able to go and find it. Acacella. Now it's Etobicoke taking time. Long shot's a blast, but too many jerseys in between the goalie and the shot right there. Reaching for it here is Aragao. Back to the point it goes again. Acacella to the half wall, gets it back again. Thought about this shot. Now he does shoot it, looking for some traffic, looking for that rebound. But a nice left pad save by Sobko. Plays Junior B, by the way, in Manitoba, Junior B ice hockey. As Etobicoke's power play continues to work. Not a bad looking one. Good hard work out in front there by Austin Claughton. As he's looking for an option below the goal line. There's the man waiting, plays it to the right wall. Now here's Acacella. He's got time and space. This shot tried to step in, try to bust his way in with force. Long shot there. That one's off a leg, Acacella again. He's really been involved. As looks like Zachariah McAuliffe as well is out there. Here is Acacella again. The one-timer, long shot on there by Cunningham Lewis. Battle down low, trying to chip that one over the goaltender Sobko. Another penalty coming up. It's a cross-check. Is down on the floor is a injured, looks like potentially injured Joshua Price, I think it is, for Etobicoke. Might be a 5-on-3 to start the second period for Etobicoke, as they've really played a really solid, very solid first period. But they gave up that shorthanded goal. The only real blemish, otherwise it's been steady as she goes, rock solid stuff for the squad from West Toronto. As looks like he was more winded perhaps than anything. Hope that is certainly the case for the Etobicoke player right there. I think that's Joshua Price. I'm not 100% sure given the difficulty seeing the numbers, but it's going to be a minute and 51 second 5-on-3 for Etobicoke to try to get the lead back. They had a 1-0 lead off the stick of Adriano Neri. Caleb Moore tied it shorthanded, but now a 5-on-3 for a minute and 50 seconds. About a second left on the clock here. They're going to try to win it, maybe get one more chance, especially for their sharpshooter Neri on the blue line. And it's maybe to the right of Sobko. So let's go. It's going to be the face-off for Del Colombo. Try to win that one back to Nathan Acacella. See if there's any time here on the clock for Etobicoke to even get one, but they're going to have plenty of time to talk it over at the start of that second period. Pardon me, there's more time than I thought. Big battle in the half wall, but that will do it for the first period. So, minute and 42 second 5-on-3 coming up for Team Etobicoke in the second period. 1-1 is the score here in the first semifinal. Etobicoke, Manitoba. Don't go anywhere here on Home Team Live. So big opportunity here for Etobicoke. 5-on-3 for about 1:41 here in the semifinal. Adriano Neri opened the scoring for Etobicoke, but then Caleb Moore got it back. Now a chance to get it right back after a break. And a tuck for Etobicoke. They wait for the timekeepers to just get things ready to go. Manitoba has Caleb Mainville there waiting. He's a big-time player for this Etobicoke squad. Got a goal and 6 assists in the tournament, number 16 in white. So he's a big-time setup guy. He's got 6 assists, as I said, which is tied for the most in the tournament, alongside Jorgen Nell on Manitoba. In fact, at the top of the stats leaders in that category. And Caleb Moore, as I mentioned, with his 6th goal, leads the tournament in scoring. So we'll see. Just going to continue to fix the clock here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Jamie Neugebauer here on Home Team Live as they try to fix the clock here in the first semi-final. These two teams hoping to play in the gold medal game tomorrow, which you can also find on Home Team Live. The other game right after this one be Team Alberta against Team Newfoundland, so don't go anywhere from Home Team as they continue to talk this one over. Here we go, 5-on-3, Etobicoke. What a terrific opportunity for them to try to break this tie. But remember, it was a shorthanded goal that Manitoba did get to tie this game up. This one's picked up, and here we go. Etobicoke to the attack. Tristan Hill got to burst his way in. Little give and go play. Neri, the long shot. That one's knocked away. Neri here at the right point. He'll collect it. Nobody's really in front. They're just looking for a redirect. Got to get those traffic in front of the goaltender's eyes. Here is Neri at the right point. He'll step up. Plays to the half wall, looking for that one-timer to Mainville. Now the shot, that's a bullet. Went just wide. That's a stick of Matt Leitch. Leitch will just jump back. Is a nice little work play by him, but missed the net. Here's Neri. Looks, shoots. That one saved. Rebound through the 5-hole, trying to go right there was Hill, but a nice save in the end. And this one's nicely kept alive by Neri. Boy, is he a talented young man. Neri looking for an option. Plays it to the corner. Little setup. Got a man back door to try to poke it home, but didn't want to force it right there. Why force it? 5-on-3. Nice work around to the top. This shot. That's saved. The rebound does pop out. And it's going to be a penalty here called. And I think it's going to go against Etobicoke as they were patiently passing it around the outside of the 3-man penalty kill, but didn't get enough on Marek Sobkow to try to beat him. So a bit of a bullet dodged here by the Team Manitoba. As the 5-on-3 doesn't work out, it's going to be 4-on-3 for a short period of time. As the face-off will come to the left of Michael Murphy. It's 15 seconds of 4-on-3, then we'll have 4-on-4. There's a little bit more open space for the big guns out there. Good opportunity for Etobicoke, but couldn't take advantage. See if they rue that mistake. Here's a chance to step up. Cunningham Luke's trying to pull the trigger there, but it went off of a leg. Great shot blocking so far from Manitoba. Sacrifice in a semifinal game should be a non-negotiable really to block shots in this game, and so far it's been terrific work for the Manitobans. Both teams really steady defensively. Both goalies have been great. That's what you want in a big game like this. It's going to be tight, testy, and hotly contested all the way through, you would think. Played up the left side. Trying to get that one moving towards the net with Zachariah McAuliffe. Played up the right wall as the teams are kind of walking, but there's some good space for Carter Anderson. Here is Anderson for Manitoba. Just patient. Toe drag shot. That one's knocked to the corner there by Murphy. Nice job by him, and Etobicoke can take it off again here the other way, trying to get this one going. Mainville looking to pull the trigger. Neary the shot. That's a good one. It was high and rising, but took a deflection to the corner. And hard battle there in the middle. Pulled free and back the other way. Etobicoke can go. Trying to go all the way by himself. A little bit of a late whack. Still loose. Jammed at. On his back is Sabcow. Trying to pull the trigger in the empty net. Good opportunity right there for McAuliffe, but he put it over the net. And great opportunities again for Etobicoke as this is balls on down the ice the floor for icing. But more good opportunities after the 5-on-3 for Etobicoke. But Sabcow and the shot blocker is able to hold on for dear life. Keep it a 1-1 hockey game. Terrific work by the goaltender Merrick Sabcow for the Manitobans. I said he was as good as anybody in this tournament, and he's clearly showing it here, the Team Manitoba goaltender. Face off, won by Etobicoke again. Neary, the quick shot on, good one. Looking battle out in front, still working as it's below the goal line. Quick pass out in front. Here is Neary at the top again. Trying to pull to the forehand. He does shoot it through traffic. Gets through, he's got a real knack for that. Quick shot on, trying to find that there was Joshua Price, but he put it wide, and out of the penalty box comes a Manitoban, and so a little 5-on-5 for the first time in a while here at the Merlis Belcher Center in Saskatoon. And a great job on the special teams right there by Team Manitoba as the ball is frozen up against the wall. As you see, stepping out of the pile is Matthew Gard. Matthew Gard out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. Number 9 last year for the Red Deer Rebels. Had a nice rookie season. 18 points in 55 games in the Western Hockey League for number 9 on the Manitobans as well. Played on the Canada Winter Games team a couple years ago in Prince Edward Island. As this play is blown dead. Face-off is won here by the Manitobans, trying to work their way in. Long shot attempted towards the net there by number 17, that's Maverick Schmann, but held in the end there by Michael Murphy. Both goalies have been good. 16-3 now the shots in favor of, or 7 now, 13-7 in favor of Etobicoke. Of course, those long power plays have made an impact on that number. Stepping in on the face-off is Tyler Freak. He's got Maverick Schmann jumping in there to try to help out. This one pops up in the air though. Chop back towards the zone. Chased after by a pack of yellow jerseys, but it's going to be pulled away. And again, Etobicoke so disciplined defensively. They never break from their system, and it has worked out to a T in this tournament so far. They've been the best defensive team in the tournament all the way through. Looks like this one's going to be knocked deep inside the Manitoba zone. There, taking a look at it, is Jace Anderson. Now played along the wall as the Manitobans will be measured in their attack. Trying to work his way to the front of the net there is Grayson Wood, but he's well covered off, and back the other way comes Etobicoke again. They're just so efficient at getting out of their own zone. He's going to be knocked in deep as McAuliffe will chase after it. Do apologize if I get Acachella and McAuliffe mixed up. 86 and 96 are hard to see on my monitor here. This one in the corner, Manitoba get it all set up. 9:20 to go in the second period. Big battle in the corner, little knockdown. Battle continues as it's being worked. Both teams being physical, and it looks like it's going to be won by Etobicoke, but they only get it as far as the line. Quick mitts tapping for it there is Reese Gulp, but it was an errant pass, and back the other way comes the Etobicoke Whalers trying to get this one in deep, working hard in after it there is Aragao. He's trying to work hard for it to make a turnover. Manitoban falls. That makes some physicality happen, but I think a little bit too physical for the refs' liking. I think Manitoba's going to get a power play here as they try to quick spring up the floor. Look at the wheels right there, but it's going to be blown dead, and it's going to be a slash against Etobicoke, and so the big guns of Manitoba will get a power play chance again here. And will it be a 2 or a 4? We'll see. But some of the usual suspects. It is 4 minutes for the slash. And Manitoba with some big weapons will go to work. With 8:33 to go in the second, you see Matthew Gard, the Western Hockey Leaguer, there in the center. Carter Anderson on the left, number 88. Gard going to step in on the face-off and try to snap this one back, and he does, clean as a whistle. Face-off one by Manitoba as they try to work it around. Man at the top right there is Jordan Nell. They turned it over, and the penalty kill for Etobicoke just going to go for a little bit of a run, and that one's blocked and goes right out of play. And Zerwa's got to kind of tramp down back to the other side of the floor. Good hard work by both teams. This game so finely poised, as you would imagine it would be. Face-off one though by Manitoba. Etobicoke will disciplined again. Back off. They always so disciplined. But some jets turned on the right side. Well defended. Got to be careful not to take a penalty right there, Matt Leitch. But the ball is won. Gard snaps to the other corner. Back to the top here for number 4, Reese Galt. Here is Reese Galt at the top. Leaves it for Gard. Now to Galt. Gard wanted the one-timer, decided against it. Now it's going to be sent to the corner there for Gard, who makes a little spin move after the pass from Caleb Moore. Gard looking for Anderson. He scores and banks it in. It's 2-1 Manitoba. And it's a power play marker as well with 7:37 to go in the second period. And you give the Manitobans power play chances, you're asking for trouble because they have weapons for days. And that was just a clever little play there by Gard. I think he banked it off the goaltender who was waiting for a pass out in front. And it's 2-1. And a well-worked power play goal there for Matthew Gard. Third goal of the tournament for him. It's a balanced attack for this Manitoba team. The second most goals in the event so far. This one nicely touched down. Power play's over, but they continue the pressure. Bad angle, they score! And how many times you see that in ball hockey? Carry him off the back wall to the right man who's standing in the right spot. I believe that's Cameron Osborne. If I'm not mistaken, it was Johnny on the spot. And two very, very quick goals as Manitoba out 3-1. And they have been full value, just patient, waiting for their chance, got a power play goal. And in fact, it is Atwell with the goal for Manitoba, number 18 instead of 11. But either way, they don't care because it's 3-1 for Team Manitoba. And Etobicoke decides to take a timeout, and so will we. As Aiken Atwell, the latest goal scorer for Manitoba. So Etobicoke with some work to do. They've given up 3 goals in this game. They had only given up 9 in the whole tournament coming into it. So they got a bit of a hole to fill right now. Colin Brazel has that one turned over. Manitoba smelling some blood right now. Long shot. That one's through a lot of traffic off the stick of Benji Pepper. That hit a leg though, and so we'll bounce back the other way. Looking for a little bit of a loose ball. There was Dimesh. And they'll have to chase back after it. Dimesh chasing, but it's well worked along the wall there to Keaton Soul. They'll work it to the middle of the floor. Manitoba now a quick attack looking to stretch this game. Etobicoke wants to keep a game tight. They don't want to get on run against Manitoba. Now they're in trouble. Quick shot on and a nice save as it's knocked away. Mike Murphy was able to get enough on that one to keep it out. But Manitoba real close to its 4th. But Manitoba's goaltender, or Etobicoke's goaltender, pardon me, holding the fort, and the ball's going to be dropped back the other way. With 6:36 to go in the second period. 2 very quick goals for Manitoba, a power play goal and an even strength goal. And face-off will be dropped. So they call timeout again, looks like. A couple timeouts each way. So shall we here. 3-1 Manitoba after the goal from Aiken Atwell. So the face-off will come to the left of Sobkow to make some big saves, especially on a 5-on-3 when it was 1-1. Now the complexion of the game looks a little different. Not totally different, still plenty of time for a very good Etobicoke team. But Sobkow made a bunch of good saves for Manitoba, keep his guns poised and the game tied and give them an opportunity back the other way. They only needed one, and they got another one moments later. Manitoba with a 3-1 lead. But still a long way to go in this one. Coming up on 6 minutes to go in the second period. Chasing after this one is Joshua Price for Etobicoke. He'll just wait and lurk, wait for an opportunity. Etobicoke doesn't change their system no matter what the situation, really. This one handled here by Pepper. He'll chip it into the corner of the Manitoba offensive zone. As it's out to the half wall. It'll flip in deep and back Manitoba goes. Looking for the breakaway there is Price. But he didn't get that ball in time, and so he has to back off as Etobicoke trying to get something going through the neutral zone. But Etobicoke really playing high press, high forecheck, high octane team hockey right now. They got all the wind in their sails at the moment to the team from Manitoba. Many of them Winnipeg boys. Face off to the left of Michael Murphy. And looking for a little face-off, little setup play. Looking, you see Jorgen Nell having a word there with Ryden Duchamp. See whether he's just going to shoot it or pass it back to him. We'll see what happens. Little set play trickery here. Face-off is kind of scrummed and shot towards the net, but it was well wide in the Etobicoke zone. This one's going to be put along. One-timer for Manitoba. That shot goes errant and wide. Chasing after it, number 27, this shot, that one's on. Didn't miss by too much. Nice little counter-attacking opportunity for Savaglio. But his shot went wide, and referee's calling something. Terrific opportunity for Savaglio on the counter-attack, but he wired it wide as there was a real chance with some time and space. Really the only time, I think, all game that Etobicoke had a chance like that, but it's going to be a holding penalty called against Manitoba off that rush. So Etobicoke back to the power play. They've had a couple opportunities, and they really want to unleash their main man, number 19, Adriano Nero. He's already got 5 goals in this tournament as a defenseman. Here he has it at the right point. Nero trying to flip that one towards the net. But really being bothered and allows a counter-attacking opportunity. Shot on, that one's stopped by the short side of Michael Murphy. Battle below the goal line, and the power play can try to get set up once again here for Etobicoke. Up the floor. Can they get something going? See that C on the chest of Reese Galt of Manitoba. Galt will go back forward. He's being bothered right away by Del Colombo, but he just snaps it calmly away. No panic in that guy's game. What a pass that was up. And I believe that's Matthew Gard who's taking his time. Going to be flipped up and into the air it goes, and so the Manitobans trying to back up and keep it simple on this penalty kill. Then get some fresh bodies out there. Etobicoke doing some patient play right there right now, trying to get set up on this power play. Get a good look. Neary looking for the one-timer there. Mainville, that's a hard shot. That one went wide though. Try to dig that one in the corner here is Tristan Hill. And the referee's going to call another penalty, I think, maybe? Or not sure what happened there. Maybe some goaltender interference right there. So a little frustration showing for Etobicoke as they're not getting much going on this power play. As I think this ball back out of play again. So here's the situation. Etobicoke played a pretty good fundamental hockey game. One power play for Manitoba where they were able to take advantage. Etobicoke had a 5-on-3 to start this second period with a score 1-1. Had some good ball movement. Sobko made some big saves in the Manitoba net. And then one power play the other way. And the weapons and experience of this Manitoba team showed. And they got 2 quick ones. One off a point shot, then Karam that Atwell poked home. Good hard check right there in the corner that the referee was unmoved by. And this one's going to be the length of the ice. Just 10 seconds left on the power play. 3 minutes to go in the second period. As Manitoba just trying to suck the life out of this Etobicoke team. Nice little touch right there by Cunningham Lukes. But ball kind of rolled away from him before he could get a good scoring opportunity. Cunningham Lukes chops at it, trying to work that one out in front. Shot right on, tried to get a shot on, but it was blocked. That one did go off a leg, and it's popped up in the air. Now it's handled against the wall by Jorgen Nell, and he'll poke it forward and up in the air, and now it's out of play. As Manitoba tried to spring away, but the power play is over, and again a little bit of frustration for Etobicoke. They didn't get much going again on this power play, and the face-off will come to the right of Merrick Sobko. As the face-off will be taken there by Del Colombo for Etobicoke. Seems like he takes a lot of big face-offs for them. Del Colombo to the right of Subco, wins it right away. Great play off the face-off. A great chance in front. Did Chase Del Colombo beat his man off the draw. Just kind of bull rushed his way forward. Not sure if Subco got a piece or if it went straight out of play. Looks like it went straight out of play because the face-off's coming in the neutral zone, but a terrific little play with a terrific touch by Chase Del Colombo. Just couldn't beat the goaltender mano a mano. Here has it swiped away from him. Poked into the middle of the floor. Now back up in the air again, looking for that loose ball was Caleb Moore. The Manitobans try to go to the attack. Really full bench, full lineup for this team Manitoba. To play that one up the wall. That one is passes errant, and it's deep in the Etobicoke zone. They'll try to break their way out with 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Looking to get something going in transition. It's been hard going in zone, but there's a great chance. Kind of cut in back door. It was Savalio. He looks like he's a guy with some instincts to try to put his nose in to get an offensive opportunity, but he couldn't hit the net. There's a turnover. Now back the other way for Manitoba. They got some space. Guard trying to go around his man. He's got a big size advantage in the corner, Matthew Guard. Trying to dig that free. He does. Now leaves it there for, I believe that's Anderson. Guard as well, but it's out the other side, and Etobicoke can give it a chase with 1:19 to go in the second period. This one's going to be played into the corner, and I think it's going to go for icing against Etobicoke, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see where this face-off is. Well, the face-off's going to come inside the Manitoba zone. So Etobicoke has been good on these face-offs, especially in the offensive zone, trying to get things going from there. It looks like it's going to be Del Colombo again who's going to try to win this one. He's been so good on the draw in this whole tournament for the Etobicoke Whalers as Del Colombo. He does win another one. Back to the point though, able to keep it alive. He is there, number 92, Matt Leitch. It gets set up. Another power play here for Etobicoke. Leitch, the top, taking his time, looking for a lane. Just like in the second, looks like they might start the third with a power play at Etobicoke unless they can bury. Long shot was a hard one, but that one went wide off the stick of Del Colombo. Down the floor it goes. As again the play is blown dead, and it might be another 5-on-3 for Etobicoke as there's a penalty called against Manitoba. And so yeah, another opportunity, a hook this time. Another 5-on-3 for Etobicoke, and an unsportsmanlike penalty. Didn't like that call, the Manitoban offender. So a 5-on-3 for Etobicoke. They're going to have another one to end a second and end a period and start a period. What a opportunity for them once again. Though they trail 3-1, though still plenty of time. And again, another terrific opportunity. They got the right man on the dot. Chase Del Colombo, who's been really good taking the face-offs. The referee still having a chat with the Manitoba bench, though, perhaps. As we are not sure exactly what the holdup is, but I think we'll get it going now. Manitoba does have the lead here. Del Colombo looks like he's going to try to win it back for a quick shot to Leitch, who's really kind of pinched up here for Team Etobicoke. They're going to maybe kick somebody out here. I'm not really sure what is happening. First semifinal of the U17 portion of this tournament. Been an interesting contest so far. Still just trying to sort things out. Coming up next here in this same floor at Merlis Belcher. Team Alberta versus Team Newfoundland for the other spot in the gold medal game. The bronze medal game for this will be at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And the gold medal game for this will be 1 o'clock tomorrow. Quick chance on, trying to get that one back door, but it's knocked down and into the Etobicoke bench off the stick of a Manitoban. Quick face-off drop. Del Colombo again with another big face-off win. Just terrific work by him. Del Colombo again trying to win that draw. He's got Leitch, the left shot on the right side, kind of right behind him. Another face-off win as they get set up. Del Colombo, Leitch, the top, looking for that quick whistle. The shot, Del Colombo. That one is knocked away. Big battle in the corner. Big pick up there, 2-on-1, but great effort in the corner there by number 11, Osborne for Manitoba. Back to the point, Leitch, quick shot on, they score! And just like that, it's 3-2. Sobko is not balanced. And great awareness right there by Leitch to notice, put it 5-hole. And a power play goal for Etobicoke makes it a 1-goal game. Not sure how much time is left in the period or on the other power play, but Etobicoke does take advantage of one of them. And they had a 5-on-3 there, as jumping out of the box is Grayson Wood for Manitoba, but think about the face-off winning prowess of Chase Del Colombo. Kept winning that ball back, snapping it back for Etobicoke, and finally Leitch saw a little bit of an opening, snapped it 5-hole. What a big goal that is for the mentality of this Etobicoke Whalers team. Chipped in, little play to the corner, as I think that'll do it for the second period. Boy, do we have a doozy for a third coming up for you folks. 3-2 Manitoba here in the semifinal one of the U17 level at the World Junior Ball Hockey Championships in Saskatoon on Home Team Live. Come back in a couple of minutes for what's sure to be a fascinating third period. So here we go. Third period, semifinal. Drama. 3-2. Manitoba leads it. Etobicoke with a power play goal and a short power play to start this third period. Just about a minute left in it. But a 3-2 Manitoba lead. They still hold it, looking for a short-handed opportunity. A little bit of a long wrist shot, but well defended there. Off the stick of Jace Anderson of Manitoba. This one's busted in there by Adriano Neary. He's got one of the 2 goals. 2 minutes, pardon me, in the power play here for Etobicoke as they try to tie this game up. Try to earn their way into the gold medal game. That's what's on the line here right now. Here in Saskatoon, is there another opportunity for Etobicoke? They have not come easy outside of these power play chances, but they have power play right now. A little battle in the corner, trying to dig this one free. A bunch of bodies, big pile up. It looks like little kids hockey there for a second, but I believe it's Adriano Neary who pulls it free for Team Etobicoke. Now a chance to slow it down at the top. That's Leitch. He has the last goal. Leitch shoots. Got it way through, but it went wide of the net. Here is Neary to Leitch at the top. He shoots, looking far side. Bit of a shooting gallery. Blockered away this time. Here's Mainville. Trying to play that one along. Neary able to bump his way up. Takes his time. Snaps it out in front. That ball evades everybody. Took a deflection and is it off of Manitoban. So I think the face-off will stay inside the Manitoba zone. Merrick Sobkow and Michael Murphy have both been great in net. Both these teams have given their all, as you would expect. The discipline of Etobicoke, the patience of Etobicoke up against the high power, high octane speed and skill of Manitoba. Should be a very interesting last 13-11. Face off to the right of Sobkow. 1:06 to go in the penalty to guard of Manitoba. Face off is won here by Cunningham Lukes. Cunningham Lukes below the goal line, now at the half wall as Etobicoke gets up. Good one-time play through the seam as Dimesh had that opportunity on a beautiful pass. And he shakes his head, puts his head down because he had a little bit of the net to shoot at off that. Nice seam pass. But Sobkow able to get across and make that save. Keep it a 3-2 game for his home province. Manitoba trying to make the final here tomorrow at 1 p.m. 9 o'clock in the morning is when the bronze medal game would be for this tournament. As this ball again into the Manitoba bench. Manitoba trying to hang on for 2 quick goals midway through that second period off the sticks of Matthew Gard and Aken Singh Atwal. But then a power play goal and a 5-on-3 by Matt Leitch late in that second have Etobicoke back within one. Here we go, face off in the neutral zone. Won by Manitoba. Nice little toe drag right there by Carter Anderson, but knocked away from him. Going hard to the net. Good chance on. They score! It squeaks through. Sobkow. There's a ref waving it off. They were celebrating. I thought it went through Sobkow. Not sure what happened. Good hard power move. Going to the net. Somebody on Etobicoke is not thrilled, as you would imagine. But a beautiful hard power move right there by Austin Claughton. Went wide. Thought he poked it home, but the referee calls it off, and we're still 3-2. The Manitobans maybe get a bit of a break. A little bit of power play time left here for Etobicoke. Face-off is won there by Hill. Manitoba trying to make it difficult for Etobicoke to get set up on the power play, but clearly that ball went in. Not sure why it was called off. 15 seconds left in this Etobicoke power play. Manitoba's going to just work it up the floor, though, and try to kill off the rest of it and get back to the even Steven with a 1-goal lead. They'll keep their discipline the rest of the way, though. Etobicoke's power play was gaining some confidence for sure. That last little bit. This one's going to be chipped in. The energy level still high for Etobicoke. Nathan Acachella certainly hard working hard up there in Louisiana as we are back to even strength. 11:50 to go in the third period. 3-2. Team Manitoba still holding on. Chasing after it there is Cameron Osborne. Going to call penalty here. Cross check. It looks like, as there was a kerfuffle below the goal line, as looks like it's going to be another Etobicoke power play here, and the ball is going to stay to the left here of Sobkow. So more penalty trouble for Manitoba. Got to keep their cool as Galt is going to go off for 2 minutes or less, and Etobicoke with another opportunity to tie it. A full 2-minute power play here. There you go. Face off to the left, and they put their ace face-off man up, but he's going to be thrown out. And it's going to be Tristan Hill who's going to take it for Etobicoke, but he wins it anyways. It's a 4-minute power play. My mistake. Mainville finds the ball in his feet, works it around. He's got Leitch with him. Here is Leitch, scored that big goal at the end of the second. Now Mainville. Now here is Matt Leitch. Plays it down low, quick shot on. It was loose in the middle for a second. Good little fake out play there. Is Etobicoke able to keep it alive for at least a moment, and they do. Guard out there watching. Now back to the point, little give and go. The one-timer trying to get it through a crowd. It was a bit of an acute angle there for Caleb Mainville. But good pile up in the corner, and the battle dug free. Here's a chance to shoot at Mainville. Still working, but it's poked away from him. A little foot race, but it's going to roll friendly for Etobicoke here. Otherwise, it might have been guard off to the races. Shorthanded. Manitoba does have a shorthanded goal in this one. Leitch plays it down low, looking for an option. Mainville tried to squeeze it through a bunch of bodies through the seam. 2:50 to go in the power play. Long shot is on. That one's knocked away. Guard will just play that one along the wall, use a bit of a bounce, but Leitch with some good composure to keep that one going. Here is Leitch. Plays it into the feet of his man there at the half wall and gets it back again. Leitch, the wrist shot. That one's off the end boards. Trying to get a nice carom and bounce on that one, but a good hard battle by Manitoba to get that one at least down the floor, but they're just going to be patient and wait as this one comes back at them. Good kill so far for Manitoba. Etobicoke with some good looks through some traffic, but able to keep that ball out right now. Sobkow, as he's trying to hold on to send Manitoba to the gold medal game. Neary, the big gun out there for Etobicoke right now. He's got 5 goals as a defenseman in this short tournament so far. Under 2 minutes to go in this power play for Etobicoke. Back to the point, handled here by Brazel. Brazel there at the point, taking his time through the seam there. Looking for Mainville, been out there for a while. Tried to force it out in front to Brazel. He'll find it as he tried to step up. Now he's caught, but some good cover there by the Etobicoke forwards. As going back to cover there is Brazel, and he is able to win that ball free. Some one-time opportunities, but really perimeter for Etobicoke on this power play. Got to try to find a way to get in the kitchen of Sobkow and get their big bodies in front, but Manitoba being real gritty right now on the penalty kill. Good job though by Etobicoke, pardon me, of setting this one up. Now it's played by McAuliffe, worked along the outside, long wrist shot, trying to force that one through a bunch of bodies, and it does get through. Mainville needs some help at the point, he does. McAuliffe's a bullet, that one could have gone anywhere. It's still loose. Now McAuliffe again. He's got some guys in front, just kind of wires it. Takes a deflection off of a Manitoba player and I believe out of play. And so went off of maybe the stick of a Etobicoke player and out of play. So a good bounce for Manitoba right there. As their penalty kill continues to be disciplined. Let Etobicoke see it, win that ball, try to get it down the floor. Etobicoke's been dogs on raw meat the whole game. Got to give them credit. That is their game style. As Coachella in there to win the face-off, and he does. Sent into the corner there by Claughton. 30 seconds to go in this power play. Another ball out of play here. I think it was off of Manitoban, so face-off will come to the left of Etobicoke. 8:16 to go for Etobicoke to try to save their tournament here. See what happens. Got a man at the point there, Savalio. Puts himself in good positions. Very crafty, number 27 in white. Long snapshot. That one goes wide. Savalio comes up with it. Savalio throws it to the corner. Chance out in front, the one-timer. And that's in. Etobicoke celebrating. A little bit of a muted response, doing the point to the goal himself. What a beautiful little passing sequence. And Etobicoke with 2 power play goals have tied it up here. Impressive stuff as Manitoba has let a 3-1 lead slip with some undiscipline. And the key for Manitoba the rest of the way, stay out of the box. The Etobicoke continues to grow in confidence on the power play as Matthew Gard and Grayson Wood go right back out there for Manitoba. So here we go, Del Colombo, Alcachella, and Hill, the forward line for Etobicoke. Gard fanned on his attempt to dump it in, but it works out. Long shot is on. That one's going to be gloved on the wrist shot. Handled by Murphy. You think about all the saves he made to keep this game tight. Manitoba had a lot of momentum in that second period, but Etobicoke has not quit. They've stuck to their systems. They believed in what they're trying to do, and it's paid off with some power play goals as Manitoba has lost a little bit of its cool, but still tied and plenty of weapons on this Manitoba team. Here we go, 7:30 to go in the third period. What is going to transpire next? It has been an absolute doozy here in the semifinals, just as we expected between these two terrific ball hockey teams. Etobicoke's power play able to cash. Leitch got one, and another one here on a nice little feed back door, and Etobicoke with an opportunity off the forecheck here, but it's recovered. 7:10 to go in the third. One tie hockey game. Here is Gard trying to chop it back, and Etobicoke maybe can rush on a counterattack opportunity if they hurry. But Hill just patient and disciplined again, as always, for Etobicoke. 6:50 to go now, trying to sneak his way up. There was number 37, that's Sule. He's got McAuliffe backing him up behind him, as there's been a lot of running both ways in this game for both of these teams. Nobody's glided anyway, and that's allowed very little free open space, especially 5-on-5. Credit to the fitness levels of both of these groups of players in that regard. They have gone hard from the drop of the ball. Jacob Yasinuk out there for Etobicoke. Haven't had too many shifts in this game from what I've seen. But out there working hard nonetheless, trying to play that one along the wall. Now it's going to be broken away, and best place to play is it's going to be offside. Best place to play is to get on the floor in the other team's zone, but that one's going to be called offside against Etobicoke. Put some fresh bodies out there. Power plays come back to bite Manitoba. Penalties, pardon me. Etobicoke has just found a way to claw back into this game. Big time kudos for them. They don't care who they're facing. They are looking good. This one's going to be chipped forward and snapped into the zone. Josh Price, nice chance, trying to pull the trigger there. Long shot right on there by Brazil. Good chance out in front. 2 white jerseys in the area of the goaltender Sobkow, but he was able to knock it away, and it finds a yellow jersey as Etobicoke not content to hang on for overtime here. This one's turned over Nice little play. Here is Dimesh trying to get that. Trying to get that one to the net. It's knocked away and down the floor. The momentum now belonging to Etobicoke. That can change in a hurry with these young ball players. That's a little touch pass. That's off the glove of Dimesh and bounces right to Adrian Braun. As the big guys on both teams kind of taking a bit of a breather right now. They've played a lot of hockey, special teams especially, the last couple of periods. 5 minutes to go in the third period now. Finally poised this semifinal. It's been what the game called for. Two terrific teams going at it here in Saskatoon. Long shot from a long way out by Colin Brazel. Able to see that one was Sobkow as he knocked it to the corner. And the ball is out of play. I believe the overtime format is 3-on-3. So obviously we need a winner. So 3-on-3 and then a shootout, I'm sure, is the format. But it doesn't look like Etobicoke wants to wait for that. They are buzzing. 4:48 to go. Going to win that one forward and shoot it right off the hop. It was one forward, but went off a leg and bounced to the corner. Long shot on there by Hill. Held there by Merrick Sobkow. Tense. You could cut the tension of the knife right now for 4:38 to go. Third period, 3-3. The shots are 22-14 in favor of Manitoba. Both goalies have been great. This one pinned up against the boards. You see that system by Etobicoke. They're so steady, so disciplined. They believe in what they're doing. Long shot there. That one sails wide off the stick of McAuliffe, who's been a little bit of everything for this Etobicoke team here today. This one is chipped into the corner by Guard. He dribbles after it, battle in the wall, trying to dig that one free. A couple Etobicoke defensemen trying to be patient and just a little down Don Cherry-esque flip into the middle of the floor. Almost turns disastrous, but good recovery there by McAuliffe. But now here's a chance. Time and space, trying to play it back door there, Guard. He's working his way up, trying to dig that one free, and he does. And Etobicoke getting set up. He's got a man in the middle, that's Caleb Moore. Here's Guard to Moore, the shot right into the midsection of Michael Murphy. And he puts his head back in frustration. What a setup by big Matthew Guard right there. He's been what you would expect for sure. Matthew Guard of a poised Western Hockey League experienced guy. And the face-off will come inside. There's Tyler Free out there alongside Maverick Schmann. Grayson Wood from Manitoba. Free trying to dig that one forward. Trying to chop at that one is Schmann, but he's knocked out of play. So we'll do this again. Okay, Reese Galt plays big minutes for this Manitoba team, and it looks like it's a penalty at this key moment for Etobicoke. So penalty kill to save the tournament potentially for Etobicoke here. Manitoba with a power play goal in this tournament, in this game, pardon me. There's big Matthew Guard on the face-off. He's got Free, he's got Galt. And face-off is won by Manitoba. Galt here at the point. Plays it down low. Snaps it around. Here's Caleb Moore. To the top for Galt. Looking for that one-timer at the half wall. Manitoba patient. Tried to play it out in front. There was Guard. Nice job by the penalty killer there, Neri, for Etobicoke to block that and kill some seconds here. It's Doug Free. Here is Reese Galt. Reese Galt out the other side through the seam, looking for that one-timer, but a little bit too far here. Looking for that shot with Galt. He'll play it down low instead. There's Tyler Free out of the top. Galt the shot. That's a bullet. Maybe he took a deflection off of Murphy into the corner. Manitoba looking very dangerous on this power play. Etobicoke back into a shell. Looking to bullet this one. Now it's played down low. That was Caleb Moore. Here's Galt. Steps up. Quick mitts. The one-timer for the guard. He fans on it. Guard. Force it back out in front. Free looking for that loose ball. Shoot Moore. That one's off a leg. And wide. Rebound. Guard. That one just wide. All the chances in the world going Manitoba's way, but can't put the ball in the back of the net. Sob Cowan, the Etobicoke Killers, just wearing it right now, are completely out of gas. Galt at the point. Keeps it alive. Fans on his pass. There. Won't out. Galt. Long shot there by Caleb Moore. Try to throw that one out in front for free. Pokes at it. And the Manitobans cannot believe it. Galt wants to stay on the floor. They were doing everything, working it around. And Michael Murphy lying on his belly. Cannot believe that they were not able to bury that one. See Caleb Moore and Reese Galt just sort of lawyering to try to stay on the floor. But there's lots and lots of weapons up and down this Manitoba lineup. Get some fresh bodies out there, fresh ideas. And they did everything but score. Michael Murphy needing a moment there to rest. And absolutely incredible goaltending by Murphy, and he needed a break. And so we'll see what another unit of Manitobans can do, is hanging on for dear life to save their tournament perhaps here at Etobicoke. 3-3 semi-final, number one here at the U17 level. Face-off won by Manitoba. Here's Osborne. He'll give and go, wants it back. Here's Osborne again at the top. Looking at the right half wall there for Schmann. Now Schmann again. Nobody's in front there. Now he just puts a wrist shot there. Murphy can see it. He can stop it. It's knocked away there. And here's Osborne again at the point. Back to even strength we go. Is into the fray is Del Colombo. Quick shot on. And despite a lot of nice ball movement, Manitoba unable to reach Michael Murphy and the Etobicoke penalty killers. And once again they bend but don't break as we're back to even strength with 1:10 to go in the third period here in the semifinal, with a spot on tomorrow's gold medal game on the line between Etobicoke and Team Manitoba. What a game. What a treat this has been, folks. I tell you. Grayson Wood, bottom of your screen, looking for that loose ball. Trying to bust their way up. Etobicoke finds a way to keep that ball out. Despite a lot of chances for Manitoba. They got a quick rush here. Here's a chance. Almost found its way to Wood. Now a little bit of a rush the other way. Etobicoke trying to get one last chance off here to try to win it in regulation. Trying to bust his way up there was Claughton, but it was knocked away from him. Trying to work his way to the front of the net. Turn that and shoot right there was number 17, Schmann, but that one's blocked, and out to the neutral zone it goes. What an effort here by Etobicoke in this third period. Camera is just going bananas. 44 out there, Cedric Comp for Manitoba. He's trying to pinch in as it's a wild scrum there against the wall. And it's held up. And I think you're going to have overtime. Indeed we are, with a spot in the final on the line. So 3-3. Overtime in the semifinal. Newfoundland and Alberta will go next in the other semi. Absolutely brilliant stuff. In this one, it was 3-1. In favor of Manitoba in that period. And then all of a sudden, it was 3-3. It's a couple power play goals for Etobicoke later. And that was the difference. What a hockey game we have been treated to here. Etobicoke Whalers in white, Manitoba in yellow. 4-on-4 overtime, I suppose, here in the overtime. in the semifinal. Should be a lot of fun. 10 minutes of overtime in the semifinal. It was 5 minutes in overtime previously, and that will be a shootout after that. But see if they can try to win it here. It looked like Manitoba was poised moments ago with a power play opportunity late in the third. They were zipping it around, could not beat Michael Murphy. Some great shot blocks from Tristan Hill and others on the Etobicoke Whalers. So what will happen here? Should be a doozy. Matthew Gard of the Red Deer Rebels of the Western Hockey League will step in the face-off dot here for Manitoba. Going to get possession here, 4-on-4. Looks like it's Callum Mainville to take the face-off for Etobicoke. And here we go. No, referee's not satisfied just yet. Still trying to figure it out. Manitoba can't believe that they didn't win regulation with that power play. So finally, are we ready? We are. Here for overtime. Gard versus Mainville on the draw. And they drop it, and Mainville wins it. 4-on-4 here in overtime. Let's go. Been a great hockey game. Too bad one of these teams has to lose and go to the bronze medal game, one to the final. This deserved to be a final even itself. It was so good. Though I'm sure coming up next, we're going to get another doozy from the two teams that are waiting, Alberta and Newfoundland. On this very surface, face-off's going to come to the right here of Murphy. As Gard and Moore are the two forwards up there for Manitoba. Referee having a word with the Etobicoke bench. See what comes here. 4-on-4 overtime continues. Gard trying to poke it forwards. A winner, a game winner in goal ends it and sends the scoring team over to the gold medal game tomorrow at 1 p.m. Here's Moore. He shoots off the post. Rebound. That one's out in front. And Caleb Moore with some good patience. Had a little spit of space, but couldn't beat the goaltender Murphy. Gonna play this one along the wall. There is Gard. He's got some help from Caleb Moore, but it's going to be pulled away, and Etobicoke will try to head up ice. Haven't been able to, or up the floor, pardon me, haven't been able to. But Galt has it poked away from him, and again, Etobicoke stays disciplined. No going hell-bent for leather in this one. They're just going to sit back and wait for a mistake right now from Manitoba. Getting patient here. Hill. Moore looking for Gard. Gard looking for Moore out in front, just out of his reach. Flashed that one in front of the net. Now it's picked up. Here's a chance. Gonna pull the trigger, the one-timer Moore, and it's knocked away there by Murphy, who I don't know if he's tired or hurt, but he didn't get up. Looking too happy after that one. Here is Reese Galt, looking patient. They'll just chip that one into the corner to try to make a board battle. As Matthew Gard's gonna try to sneak up there. And some impressive stuff here for Manitoba to hold on to this ball. Cameron Osborne out there as well. Just 4-on-4, but it looks like a power play right now for Manitoba as Osborne tries to bust his way into the middle, which is a dangerous play because if the ball's turned over, it could be an odd man rush the other way. Murphy does not look healthy in the Etobicoke net here. If they get a fresh body out there as the ball is turned over, and Etobicoke with some time to just kind of regroup here and take a second to breathe. Now they're going to just shovel their way forward. Nice little touch around, try to make a move. Good work to the front of the net there, Cunningham Lukes, but he didn't have anybody to help him out. And so it's going to be played up the wall. Some good speed here, trying to bust his way Tyler free. Only able to get as far as the red line before it's taken away by a very big bodied presence right there of Caleb Mainville. Callum Mainville plays that one into the corner. Etobicoke trying to keep this game civilized, I guess. Take advantage of one opportunity. Back the other way. Big battle down low. Trying to work that one free. A couple of sticks. Chipped out in front. It falls there momentarily for an Etobicoke player in the slot, but just a good active stick from Anderson tracking back and kept that one from being a good scoring opportunity, I believe, for Acachella. Here's a chance on a mid-break. Try to chip that one over Murphy and think he has it. And the face-off will stay inside the Etobicoke zone. Keep it 3-3 as both teams sort of half chances in this one. Carter Anderson will step in on the draw. Won by the Etobicoke centerman though. So it's going to be rushed up the floor. Galt trying to hold the fort there as it's dug at. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in overtime as Manitoba trying to break out here. Now an opportunity through the neutral right there, trying to get that one forward with Soul. Soul is going to the net, but it's knocked to the corner there by Murphy. Trying to play that one along the wall. Dug free at least for a moment there by the Etobicoke defenseman, and he'll ring it around the other side, reverse it, and that gives his man some time, at least for a second, to try to hit a steaming up Acachella, but it's going to be icing against Etobicoke, pardon me. So both teams very cautious here in overtime. Quick start for Manitoba. They're big boys. Moore and Guard had something going, but couldn't beat Murphy. It's been pretty even since, but now Guard and Moore back out there with Galt and Osborne. This 4 was the one that started overtime for Manitoba, and they were millimeters from scoring and ending it. Now they're going to try to again, but there's a fan pass by Osborne. Chance to go to the attack here. Here's Tristan Hill. He'll put that one up in the air. Just flips it towards Sobkow. As Manitoba will regroup it and take their time. Quick move to the attack. Quick stick there by Brazel, and he'll just take his time, hold it back behind his net as Etobicoke will get a fresh body or two. They want to whip it up the floor here, and it's going to be an icing against Etobicoke. Kind of a tired looking play there from the Whalers. Manitoba will keep their big boys out there, and literally big in the case of Matthew Guard, number 9. Get some fresh defensemen out there though. Manitoba trying to go for the jugular here. Stays 3-3. It's been a wonderful game. As the Colombo against Guard again on the draw. It seems like those guys have, Del Colombo and Guard have faced off a lot. Another good face-off win there for Del Colombo. As that ball is out of play. So the face-off will stay inside the Etobicoke zone, it looks like. And we'll do a big face-off here as Etobicoke puts some fresh bodies out there. Manitoba keeping Caleb Moore and Matthew Guard out there. Moore's going to take it, the right shot on the right side here. Got Galt behind him, and he's got Jace Anderson at the point as well. The face-off is won by Etobicoke. As Claughton will bump his way up. Trying to work his way to the middle is Del Colombo. Lost the handle. Boy, Del Colombo been good on the face-offs here today. Talented face-off guy. That one almost broken up and turned into a rush. By the way, it is. Trying to pull the trigger there. Was intercepted. As looked like there was something on there for Del Colombo. He's trying to toe drag his way through, but it was poked away at the last second. Now Etobicoke trying to counterattack again, but it's going to be pulled away, and Manitoba will be the ones to calm it down. And it's Cedric Comte going to take his time. Fresh legs, perhaps a little bit more for him. This one's played in the neutral zone, kind of a crawling pace here in overtime. Two tired groups, perhaps. Trying to work his way up is Matthew Guard, though, bothering his man from behind. Nice patience right there as it's worked along the outside. Pended pass there for Del Colombo. They got a fresh body of the another forward up there. Now it's pulled down the left side. Neary. Trying to leave it for Clopton. Here's a chance on a rush. The shot. Looking far side right there was Grayson Wood. But I think that was off the blocker of Michael Murphy, as that kind of came out of nowhere. And having a word with the ref is Cedric Comp. Not sure what about. But that was a quick chance up the other way for Grayson Wood, who pulled the trigger. Blockered away. And is there a penalty called here? Not too sure. Looks like the face-off's going to come. Is going to be roughs each way. So it's going to be evened up here. Might keep it 4-on-4, it looks like. So referee's not giving a power play. Quick face-off drop. The Manitoba D weren't set yet, but the Etobicoke team won it anyways. Bit of a loose play of the defenseman, allowed the forechecker to get in on him and turn that puck over, or the ball over. Long wrist shot. Well, here's a great chance out in front. Empty net, batted out right down there in front. A great chance to end it for Team Manitoba, but unable to finish it, and they look to the heavens as all sorts of mayhem going on in front of Michael Murphy, who's going to be dripping with sweat after this one in the Etobicoke sticks, but somehow the ball stays out. It looks like it's Tyler Free going to take this face-off for Manitoba. And every time it seems like Etobicoke's needed a big face-off when they got it, but not this time. Galt looking for a lane. He'll just shoot it through traffic. Hill is in there as well. Little battle down low below the goal line. Back to the point. Nicely handled by Galt. Reese Galt gets the one to the corner. Now it's turned quickly over, and Etobicoke will try to bust out the other way. Colin Brazel is out there trying to handle this one, being bothered. Tyler Free's pass is errant, and now it's not errant, as I thought it was going down, but it's off a leg and going to be back inside the Manitoba zone, and I think it's just going to be held here by Sobko. Wasn't sure about it, so he'll just do the clever thing and hold on for a whistle as the face-off will come to his right. What a wonderful game, as I said, it's been. Overtime here in the first semifinal, the spot on the gold medal game on the line. I'm Jamie Nukabout here for Home Team Live. Shots are 24 all. Etobicoke Whalers in the white, Manitoba in the yellow. Manitoba the 1 seed coming into this semifinal. And a good one. Etobicoke was down 2, now 3-1. Looked like they were sunk, but a couple power play goals tied it up in the third period. As are we closing in on a shootout? We will see, as these two teams look tired. They've really laid it out on the line throughout this whole tournament and in this game more specifically. 2:26 to go in overtime. Face off to the right of Sobko. Ball is down, face off one. They're going to call it an unfairly one, as Mainville was about to pull the trigger. Now he'll step in and take the face off. And he wins it anyways. Kalen Mainville, 6'2" from Etobicoke. Plays Islanders hockey club prep. Former Toronto Titans U18 player. As well as Toronto Nats in GTHL. Trying to get that one to the net. A chance to break away here for Anderson. knock it up, looking to get that ball back again. Anderson out in front. Nice little return pass there from Caleb Moore, but it was poked away from him at the last second, and again, dangerous moment there for Etobicoke. Caleb Moore wants it up quick. Lost the handle. Shot back down the ice again, or the floor again, pardon me. Long shot on right there. Sobko had to be careful. Minute 20 to go in overtime. Been a tense battle here in this extra frame. Worked into the corner, trying to find a lane. Now long shot, that one's off a leg, off the stick of Moore. And down the floor it goes. Is it going to go for icing? No, it won't. It's a little foot race and some composure there with a minute to go in overtime. One last minute here in the extra frame. Long wrist shot. That one's just put wide, as Murphy will hold on to it and get a face-off is left, as the two guys who got off with incidental minors are back on the floor. Looks like it's going to be Maverick Schmong going to take the face-off for Manitoba. And they're talking something over at the bench there. I'm not sure what. As they're talking to the Etobicoke bench. Standing at the blue line is Cameron Osborne for Manitoba. What are they going to do? Are they calling a timeout here? Manitoba will try to set something up perhaps with a play. So we will take a quick break and be back for the rest of overtime here in the first semifinal. We got a whole other action-packed contest coming right up, folks. Alberta versus Newfoundland after this one. So we're ready to go here. Should be interesting. Last minute here of overtime, as Manitoba trying to set something up to win it here. Face off to the left of Michael Murphy. And it looks like stepping in to take this draw again is Maverick Schmon. He's got Atwell with him. Atwell with a big goal in this game for Manitoba. So another big face-off win for Etobicoke. So it's going to be played along the wall. Able to keep that one going is Osborne. He steps up, has it poked away from him. Down the floor it goes. Manitoba with some time. He'll knock it up the floor again. Try to get some territory, but Etobicoke maybe break in with a chance here. Some good patience from Big Mainville. Out to the other side, the one-timer shot is blocked. Trying to knock that one forward. Looking for Schmall, the intended receiver was Atwell. Knocked back into the Manitoba zone. Not much time in overtime left now. Now played up along the wall. Sobko watches it as it's out to the neutral zone. As I believe time is going to expire. So is it shootout time here in Saskatoon to decide who goes to the gold medal game tomorrow at 1 p.m. Saskatchewan time. I think it's going to be a shootout. The Albertans and the Newfoundlanders all ready to go. You can see them waiting against the glass. See that in tournaments all the time, right? You see those guys just waiting for their time to go on if a previous game goes long. But both goalies have been very good. Both teams have had some chances to win it, but it's been a kind of cagey overtime. But it's going to be settled in the old-fashioned shootout, the skills competition, as they call it. And plenty of weapons on both teams. Manitoba certainly more probably pure offense, but Michael Murphy's been great in that for Etobicoke too. So let's see. It looks like Manitoba is going to shoot first here. Just waiting to decide who's going to come out. Looks like Matthew Gard, the Red Deer Rebels Western Hockey League ice hockey forward. Gonna get it going here in the shootout. Big lanky young man has a word from the referee. And he'll take on Michael Murphy. First shot for Manitoba. Here we go. Works his way in and looks like he was stopped by Murphy right there. So, no score in the shootout. As Gard was stopped, first shooter here for Etobicoke. And he is going to come in on Sobco, and it's going to be Del Colombo, who's won so many good face-offs for Etobicoke so far in this one. And here he goes, Del Colombo. Gonna move that camera a little faster so we can see what's going on. And he looks like he scored. So he did. And so it's 1-0 Etobicoke, as Del Colombo gives the Whalers a chance here in the shootout to take an early lead. 1-0 after shooters number one for both teams. And the Manitobans are going to get another opportunity. I think it's Tyler Free. And save there by Murphy. So 1-0 in the shootout here for Etobicoke, and the chance to really put pressure on. Robot cameras here in Saskatoon's got some kinks to iron out for sure, but looks like it's going to be Zachariah McAuliffe for Etobicoke, and he takes off. Move that camera a little faster, try to judge by the reactions on the bench, and I think it's a stop there for Sobco. So 1-0 second shooter coming up here for Manitoba. So Manitoba needs a goal here, and looks like it's going to be Caleb Moore. See from the reactions. Moore in, shoots. And another save. And Murphy just terrific in this game. I think they was not a goal there. So still 1-0. Opportunity for Etobicoke, 1-0 for the Whalers, trying to get some shots going here, trying to get themselves a spot in the final. And it's Caleb Mainville who's done so much in all three zones. Manitoba going to clarify something. As last shooter, another shooter here coming up for Etobicoke. And kind of edge that camera to the left here to see what happens on the shot. So big Caleb Mainville. So impressive for him. Guess we'll keep an eye on the bench. And it looks like a save for Sobco. Two more shooters each here in this one. Hard to, again, trying to figure out what's going on based on the reaction on the benches. Ryden Duchamp, what a wonderful tournament he's had. Second to last shot here for Manitoba. He's in, looking for that tying goal and take that pressure off that next shot for the goalie. And he scores. And it's 1-1. Putt. One more shooter here for Etobicoke, and then if this man can score, then it will be up to the goalie to win it. Otherwise, the pressure would be on, and Manitoba would be one shot away from a win. So let's see what happens here. Looks like it's going to be Clawton for Etobicoke, and he stopped. So a chance to send Manitoba the gold medal game, and he's looking confident flipping that stick around. Manitoba with a great chance to try to win it here. It's Carter Anderson. He can win it with this shot. Let's see what happens. Carter Anderson can judge by the reactions on the Manitoba bench. Here we go. Anderson, he's in. And he stopped. So, chance here for Etobicoke to try to shoot and put the pressure back on Manitoba. 1-1 is the score. 1-1 here in the shootout. Only one goal apiece. We're in the extra shots here in the shootout. And it's Tristan Hill for Etobicoke. Here we go. Judge from the men on the bench. Wish we could watch them shoot it, but there you go. Tristan Hill, he's in. And he stopped. So Manitoba can win it again with this shot. We'll see what happens. Just the goalies going mano a mano here. Only one shot allowed, goal allowed over 6 shots each so far. 2 on 12. These two goalies have been great. And here's an opportunity to win it for Grayson Wood. Manitoba looking for a spot in that gold medal game tomorrow. Grayson Wood tapping his stick. He wants to go win it and go to bed. Here he goes. Grayson Wood in to win it for Manitoba. And he can't score. So Etobicoke again. Gonna put that pressure on the Manitoba team, and both goalies just absolutely flying in this one. So here we go, another shot on the shootout. Etobicoke trying to take a lead here in this shootout, and they score, and they win it, and Etobicoke get up and celebrate. You're going to the final tomorrow with a big, big goal. Manitoba with a great, great tournament. They'll play for bronze. And the goaltender there, Sobko, played a great game, had a great tournament, being consoled, but Etobicoke just kind of stuck to their systems and found a way to win here in the first semifinal of the night. What a game for both teams. Terrific stuff. Entertaining and a classic here in Saskatoon. I'm sure we'll have another one coming up here. Alberta versus Newfoundland. Coming right up for the second semi to determine who will face Etobicoke Whalers in the final tomorrow. You take a little bit of a break, but we'll be back for Alberta and Newfoundland. Enjoy the sights, the rest of the game here.